Hi students, welcome back again to this course, An Introduction to Mechanical Engineering. I am Professor Yao. Elastic and plastic behavior. The keywords: elastic and plastic behaviors. Not too great. Its original diameter and length, just like a spring. Permanently deformed. Along the rod length. Equilibrium internal force. Balance. Would not be in equilibrium. Distributed over the area of the rod's cross-section. Elastic behavior. If the force is not too great, the rod will return to its original diameter and length, just like a spring, when F is removed. If the rod is not permanently deformed after F has been applied, the stretching is said to occur elastically. Plastic behavior. Alternatively, the force could have been great enough that the rod would be plastically deformed, meaning that when the force was applied and then removed, the rod would be longer than it was initially. Although the force may be applied at only one end of the rod, its influence is felt at each cross-section along the rod's length. The influence of the force will be spread out and smeared over the rod's cross-section. This process is the basic idea behind stresses in mechanical components. Stresses sigma, the lowercase of Greek character sigma, is essentially an internal force that has been distributed over the area of the rod's cross-section and defined by the equation. Tension and compression. The keywords: tension and compression. The length to lengthen the rod. Be shortened. The pressure within a liquid or gas. Kilo, mega, giga. Elongation. In the numerator and the denominator, dimensions, percentage. Tension. When the stress tends to lessen the rod, it is called tension, and sigma greater than 0. Compression. On the other hand, when the rod would be shortened, the stress is called compression, and sigma smaller than 0. Similar to the pressure within a liquid or gas, stress is also interpreted as a force that has been distributed over an area. Therefore, stress and the pressure have the same dimension. Because large numerical quantities frequently arise in calculation involving stresses and material properties, The prefix kilo, mega, and giga are applied to represent factors of 10 cubic, 10 6 times, 10 9 times respectively. In the USCS, mechanical engineers abbreviate 1000 psi by 1 ksi without the p, and 1 million psi by m psi with the p. While stress is related to intensity of a force application, the engineering quantity called strain measures the amount that the rod stretches. Elongation. The elongation delta L is one way to describe how the rod lengthens when F is applied, but it is not the only way, nor is it necessarily the best. Strain. Just as stress is a measure of the force per unit area, the quantity called strain is defined as the amount of elongation that occurs per unit of the rod's original length. Strain epsilon, the lowercase of Greek character epsilon, is calculated from the expression. Because the length diameters cancel in the numerator and the denominator, epsilon is the dimensionless quantity. For instance, epsilon is equal to 0.005, or as percentage, epsilon equal 0.5%. Homework. Handwriting of keywords and submitting them to Coach Facebook. Just do the online quiz and see you next time.